Today, I'm tasting two blind pigs. I'm going to blind taste test two different versions of WhistlePig 15-year rye. The standard barrel comes courtesy of David's Rickhouse on Long Island. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you. The single barrel's got an interesting backstory. A bunch of Wall Street guys got together and decided to make themselves a barrel. They wound up having 160 bottles out of that barrel, and a bottle recently sold for $3,500. And the sample of the single barrel comes courtesy of Suburban Wines and Spirits in Yorktown Heights, New York. Thanks, guys. Let's get right into it. Glass number one smells great. Still get that nice WhistlePig kind of sweet honey aroma, but with a lot more oak. Let's see how glass two smells. Oh, much more depth of flavor. This has got to be the single barrel right out of the gate, but we'll find out. Now, in all fairness, the single barrel was bottled at an inflated 102 proof. Comparing colors, randomized glass number one has a lighter color than the second one. So again, my assumption is that this is the single barrel, but let's give them a taste to find out. That is so good, whichever one that is. That is just a delicious rye. It's got such a nice oaky finish to it, but it's not bitter, so sweet. The rice spice is actually kind of toned down. I think probably 15 years in the barrel just kind of chills out that rice spice, but that tastes absolutely delicious. Right, I've cleansed my palate, so let's go on to glass number two. That's mind-blowingly good. It's interesting. It actually doesn't have quite as much of an oaky taste. It's got more sweetness. I got to give one more a try to this glass. Honey, really kind of like easygoing rice spice. So it doesn't, again, I've mentioned this before, but I don't care for that like sort of herbal, vegetal thing that you can get on some of the rice, but this doesn't have any of that. Sweetness, rich, mouth-filling. This is delicious. So if I have to give the nod, I would definitely give the nod to this glass. So let's find out which is which. Yep, so this is the single barrel and this is the standard bottle. Now, having said that, they are both phenomenal, and I'm not necessarily going to go out and spend $3,500 on a bottle. It's a real treat to even get a taste of this. It's absolutely outstanding, but I can tell you that the WhistlePig 15-year, which I believe is in the $150 range, is a really delicious sip, but both really excellent. But wait, there's more. So talking about price, why don't we try a few more here? So I've got, also provided by David's Rickhouse, a sample of WhistlePig 12, and I have my own bottle of WhistlePig 10. Now this one I picked up for about $75. So let's kind of go down the line. Now you can see the 10 definitely has the lightest color. So the 10 is still delicious, but I get much more of the sweet honey and not as much of that deep, rich, mature oak taste. All right, so the WhistlePig 12. A little bit more depth of flavor. Gotta go back to the 10, not that much of a difference. I think for the price, I think they're pretty similar. You probably could save your money, and between the two between the 12 and the 10, I'd probably stick with the WhistlePig 10. So I eliminated the 12, and now I have WhistlePig 10. This is the standard WhistlePig 15, and this is the WhistlePig single barrel. So let's kind of match up the 10 and the 15 first. The non-single barrel. That's so good, the 10. Both really good. If I had to give the nod here, I would give the nod to the WhistlePig, the standard WhistlePig 15. A ton of flavor, more complex. Again, both really good. But if you want to spend the extra coin, I think this is a really good place to go. And obviously, we've already talked about the single barrel, which just knocks my socks off. But I ain't gonna spend $3,500. So all of them, and I read some stuff online too, like on TikTok. I see some reviews that not everybody seems to be such a big fan of WhistlePig. I happen to think that all four of these products are excellent. So again, pick the one that you like for the budget, and I hope this review helps. But what do I know? I'm just a regular guy sipping whiskey. Thanks for watching.